About 5 years ago, I was looking at embedded processors and looking at computer vision algorithms and realized that embedded processors were about to become, for the very first time, powerful enough to run sophisticated computer vision. So it was going to become possible for the first time to put computer vision into all kinds of end products. And then I realized there would be thousands, tens of thousands of end product developers who would want to add these capabilities to their products and would need help, would need to understand the trade-offs, the techniques, the enabling technologies, and connect with suppliers. We created the Alliance to help those developers, and the growth has been phenomenal. Today we are engaged with tens of thousands of end product developers through our website, through our conferences, through our webinars, who are creating amazing products using embedded vision.
I was really very struck in getting involved in the Embedded Vision Alliance, just how many dimensions of technology and types of companies there were relative to my initially rather narrow expectations. And so I discovered just how diverse computer vision is and how interesting some of these deep ideas are.
We have two types of companies that are members of the Alliance. First, we have enabling technology providers, the companies providing the hardware and software and tools that enable end product companies to incorporate visual intelligence into their products. Second, we have the end product companies that are building all kinds of end products incorporating visual intelligence.
Where I mostly used the Alliance was just reaching out and extending my network and having conversations with Alliance members and with people at the Embedded Vision Conference was so helpful in finding what was possible, who can I work with, who can help me out, finding different suppliers for different pieces of the project.
I was just blown away by the quality of the presentations. I actually learnt a whole lot of stuff. Actually, I remember what it was about. It was about 3D sensors. I actually learned a whole lot. I said, wow, this is really cool. So I went back to NVIDIA and said, we have to join, because not only do we going to get good educational information, we're going to get good networking, and all our customers who we want to sell to are going to be there. Lots of the vendors that we potentially want to buy from are going to be there.
Sometimes the wildest ideas turn into real projects, which you just work with other people and they just happen then, because you have the right people in the room who can make it happen.
The other thing is we're meeting new companies with innovative technologies that we can partner up with and integrate into our technologies. A good example of this is there was a featured paper by an engineer from Google describing a problem, and it became evident in the actual member meeting that we had a solution for him, and that'll be a topic for some future public release.
The Embedded Vision Alliance plays a great role because this is a new community, bringing together vision, bringing the embedded computing, and bringing now deep learning, machine learning. And a lot of people are coming newly into this field. So having a place to build that community, to network, to understand what's going on, to do the practical training workshops to really get up to speed.
And what has really been great about being part of the Alliance is really meeting all the different people and all the ecosystem of partners that don't just work in phones, but work in all these other applications that we are. And a lot of these problems are much bigger than one company.
Member companies tell me that they value the Alliance for three reasons. First, the Alliance gives them concentrated access to end product developers building products using vision technology. Second, the Alliance gives them an efficient way to get insights into what's happening, where's the technology going, what standards are coming, how are the markets developing. And third, the Alliance gives them efficient access to the vision ecosystem so they can find the right partners to enable them to bring their new products to market quickly.
I really like the Embedded Alliance as a way to reach the developer audience in a very specific way for vision.
I think especially over the next year, what we want to do is make sure we're building the right product. And so that's a combination of working with the right partners on kind of defining it and having the right conversations with potential customers.
Our latest embedded vision products, which we're now commercializing, are based on concepts that we've directly derived from the knowledge we've gained from being part of the Alliance. And we formed a number of relationships through our membership of the Alliance, both at a technical level where we share ideas and visions about the way things are going, and in some cases commercial relationships which will lead to end products in the real world.
One recent market study looked at hardware and software for computer vision and found it to be growing at about 33% per year and forecasts that it'll reach about $50 billion by the year 2022.
I find that the exhibits and the demos session that you have, I find that it's super important because I find a lot of golden nuggets by looking around and seeing some of the things that I thought of but didn't do, but some I never thought of.
Why am I at a computer vision conference? Well, computer vision to me is one of the key bridging technologies between computing systems and the physical world.
The thing that's most striking about the audience, the attendees at the summit, is that almost all of them, over 85%, are developing end products using vision. And clearly we're meeting a need that these folks have, because when we look at the surveys that the attendees fill out, 98% of them say they would recommend the event to a colleague.
So what's different about Embedded Vision Alliance is you guys gather technology visionaries that are really passionate about subjects of computer vision, of neural networking, deep learning, video algorithms. And when you bring visionaries, especially here in Silicon Valley, who care about the future of analyzing and making sense out of visual data, it's actually a no-failure recipe.
I mean, you can go on the web, you can go through contacts and so on, but you can come to this one show and meet just about everybody you need to meet if you're trying to do something in the world of vision. It's a focal point for the industry, and you get the contacts, leads, introductions that are hard to find if there wasn't a rallying point for the industry.
Companies join the Alliance to get connected with new partners and new customers, and they stay in the Alliance to keep up to date on this fast-changing field.